guys. Today is bath time talk time. I guess it's my version of just kind of me vlogging and just taking a relaxing bath and trying out some new bath bombs with you guys. So, the bath bomb today is by Lush. It's called Dragon's Egg, and it states that it has citrus oils, predominantly um, lemon. So it retailed at $6.45. So let me go ahead and run my bath water, drop that bad boy in, and see what it does, and see what kind of fragrance it gives off. And we'll go ahead and talk about the discussion that I have for bath time tonight. All right, guys. Bye. Alrighty, so the bath water is ready. I have the Dragon Egg Lush Bath Bomb. Like I said, it retails for $6.45. And I love the smell. It smells like a lemon drop. It's a very potent lemon smell, which is very calming actually. I'm kind of excited to get in the bath water and relax and distress. So let's go ahead and sit in there and see what it does. Alright, so I'm in the tub and it feels wonderful. It's just a very lemony smell, which I expected from the description of the bath bomb. So I'm imagining it is a yellow color. But anyway, now that I'm in relaxing, I wanted to talk about, and I'm not going to name any names or anything. It's just me relaxing, just talking to you guys, because I feel like you guys are my friends. I don't interact with a lot of people outside of my home. So when I record a YouTube video, I feel like I'm just reaching out to a couple of people out there in the interwebs that get me for a few minutes, a couple of days a week, and I get to just talk to you guys. So I guess there's a little thing going on with YouTube right now in regards to certain people's views of what guide dogs, service animals are, if they're considered vegan or not, or so forth and so on. I'm the type of person that I think of myself as an empath, and if you're not sure what that means, basically, is that I'm extremely sensitive to not only my emotions, but other people's emotions around me, that it can actually affect me emotionally. So I have to be extremely careful on investing my emotion with anyone around me, and that's why I think I'm very, very protective of who I invest my time with, because once I open up to someone, I am emotionally invested with that person, regardless if it's a friendship, what any type of relationship. So, with this whole entire, I don't want to say hoopla, but whatever, certain opinions rubbing people's feathers the wrong way, I kind of wanted to relax in the tub and just tell you guys my thoughts about it. And I'm not going to say whose channel because everyone has the right to have an opinion. You know the saying, everyone has one, right? So everyone has the right to have an opinion. But, and the people that spoke their opinion, they're both sighted. They don't have any visual impairment. But I kind of wanted to bring it outside the scope of YouTube because YouTube for me is just like a virtual world. It's not really one-on-one interaction. Okay, anyone can sit in front of a camera and talk. That's the fun thing about YouTube, and have the freedom of speech and talk whatever you want to talk to. But when you're actually in the world and you are faced with certain perceptions, negative perceptions of your lifestyle, it's a whole different animal. And I think everyone can empathize and understand that if you live a lifestyle that someone doesn't agree with and you're faced with it face to face, not over the computer, it's a totally different ball of wax. You know what I mean? The story I want to say is that me and Roxy were walking in the park. She was in her harness, she was working, and as we were walking, there was a couple that were running past us, and my hearing's very good. Not because I have super hearing, only because I use it a lot more since I've lost my majority of my vision. And the young woman that ran past said, "Poor dog." And that's why the title of this discussion is called Poor Roxy. Roxy is, she deserves a title from the sighted world more so than service dog or guide dog or even pet. She's more than that. And unless you have that type of relationship, it's going to be really hard to understand. Roxy is more than a pet. Roxy is my guide to light. Before I had a guide dog, I was depressed. I was a hermit. I stayed in the house. I had a white cane to navigate, but I was scared of the outside world. Okay? So, people, thousands of people who are legally blind, visually impaired, totally blind, apply to different blind schools to get this level of independence and companionship. I think that's the biggest thing people don't understand, the companionship. They place you with another soul like yours because you become a team, you're a family. Roxy's my family. She helped me out of a dark place. And the love we have is deeper than any type of relationship I've had with any other human. She, even though I can't see her, she sees me and she's my eyes. And no other person can ever take place of that for her. So, people having the misconception like the young lady that was running past, all she saw was a dog in a harness. And that's her perception. Perception is such a, that's why I'm so kind of glad that I'm legally blind, because my perception no longer goes by what I see. And what you see is like full of judgment and prejudice sometimes. And with that part of my senses being taken away, my perception is totally different. My perception is by experiences, by putting myself in the other person's shoes, trying to understand. That's why I didn't want to like jump on the bandwagon and be like bash, because it's just misunderstanding. People just don't know. They only know their perception from their life experiences. So I can't be angry or hateful for individuals that don't know. It's and the nice thing about it, if they're open to getting educated and to understanding, it's a whole different chapter of possibilities. Now, you have some people that don't care less and they want to stay in their own little world, but that's okay. They have the right to stay in their own little world. But I just want people to know, to the young lady that says, poor Roxy, oh, you just don't know. Roxy's loved. Roxy's my sister. Roxy's my best friend. That harness is just an outfit, honey. Roxy is 99% hound dog, love dog, guard dog, silly dog. And the 1% that she's in that outfit in her harness, she's not forced into it. She's trained. She was trained by a guide dog school, but she's not forced into it. She knows that her and mommy's going somewhere. I cannot never leave her. She goes with me everywhere. 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 We're a team. A deep-rooted team, syncopated in a rhythm of walk and talk. I don't have to say anything. She can literally read my mind, know when I'm anxiety, when I'm about to have a panic attack. She gives me my independence. I want to be treated like everybody else. You know? So that's all I wanted to say, guys. I hope you understand. It's definitely not a rant. I'm all about love, caring, educating, hoping, dreaming, reaching. I don't care how old you are, you're always going to be growing and learning different things and changing your perspective. I'm always going to be a kindred spirit. Always will be a kindred spirit. Alright, guys. This bath is freaking awesome, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and keep relaxing in this lemon scent. And like I always say, be you, stay true, and be naturally seen.